we're back to discuss The Nice Guys, and generally we liked the movie. To talk about spoiler stuff, it takes its time getting set up. They sort of treat it, it almost feels like they're treating it like a sequel, like we should just already know all the characters, and it kind of hits the ground with the plot sort of unfolding, things starting to happen. But to me, it didn't feel like until the first action scene came along that anything was really happening, anything was really developing. They have the first meeting between Russell Crowe's character and Ryan Gosling's character, and then they kind of meet again and decide to work together, and then things start to kind of ramp up from there. The mystery part of it, if I had fallen for the Kim Basinger story, I think I would have been more surprised by how it played out. But like, I knew,
you thought that was sketchy from the beginning.
I knew from the jump that there was something off with her, and you know,
she was too quick to write a check.
That was a funny moment. 10,000, and then he's like, "We're not doing it for less than 5,000." She's like,
well,
oh,
and
okay.
I couldn't figure out if she was legit. Like, why would she bother dealing with these two guys instead of
herself?
I just figured like she was desperate and wanted to keep it low profile.
See, I thought from that scene maybe she wasn't involved, but I was fairly certain her secretary was. Because he paid too much attention to the secretary. It was almost like Kim Basinger was not important to that scene.
Ryan Gosling's character just really liked the secretary. That's all that was about.
It made me think. I was like, well, she's going to be something big in the next part of the movie. And I was right. So
I also kept like half expecting it to devolve into being Inspector Gadget, like R-rated Inspector Gadget with the little girl like figuring everything out. But like the scene where they go to like the party and the girl's there asking questions and like watching the movie with that other girl, that sequence that's probably my favorite sequence in the movie, where they're like questioning all those people and Ryan Gosling like gets drunk and falls off.
Each do it their own separate ways.
That's the tipping point for the movie where I started to enjoy it.
Yeah.
When he's swimming after the mermaids, that was awesome.
That was so random and funny.
I think my favorite thing was when Ryan Gosling's character would pass out or something, he'd have these like dream sequences. The bumblebee in the back of the car, or Nixon in the pool.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
I think I like the bumblebee one the best. Or even when the guy was like, I got shot before. Wait, you did? You did? The next day, he's like, I was asleep. Just like totally blew him off.
Yeah, he fell asleep during his story. He's like, I don't know, with the diner.
You know, y'all said it took so long to get built up, but that movie did not seem very long to me. Like, it felt pretty short.
How long was it?
It's pretty short.
Yeah.
That seemed long. Amelia is bat crazy. Like, I wanted her to like either sober up or just like she's high, or you know what I mean? Like, just not alone, not just adrenaline alone, just make some fluid sentences, connect some things together. Like,
yeah,
you can't be sarcastic and angry and ungrateful and then just crazy. Like,
well, and she made the movie. Like, the movie actually exists, and it actually was designed to like shed light on the auto industry thing. So that part of like her story came true. And whatever like state that she was in, what I thought was really cool was that, you know, she was, at first you thought she needed to be rescued, and then it was like, well, no, she doesn't really need to be rescued. She's sort of like as big a danger to herself as everyone else is in all of this. And then to me, the most surprising thing that happened was that she just like walked up to that car with Matt Bomer. And he's like, oh,
Oh, this
How
was
about-
easy.
That was easy.
That was another one
I
of the
felt
very
like-
convenient moments that happened.
I felt zero sympathy. I was just like, well,
Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to
didn't-
feel sympathy for her. I think it's another one of those like
it's comical.
clever, funny screenwriting things
Yeah.
where it's like
And it's
they
right
both-
before finding out she bolted, so you feel a little less sympathetic towards her than
Yeah.
you would have otherwise, you know?
But instead of it being this like whole, you know, shootout where the good guys are down for a bit and she gets shot by him, like instead it's her own damn fault.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
if she just stayed put, she'd have been
Exactly,
fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, throughout the movie, that was kind of a common theme. Everybody kept hurting themselves. Ryan Gosling breaks a window and cuts his wrist.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Throws the gun out the window and he's going to hand it to Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Falls down a hill.
That's in the trailer.
He the secretary, she slips on the cold coffee and hits her head, and then she dives after the film and hits her head again. It's they only hurt themselves.
I
throughout.
love the just completely like no movement, no reaction delivery of why did you just throw cold coffee on me?
I thought it was hot.
I got it out of the hallway. I thought it was hot.
That was great because you're like, Ryan Gosling's a complete failure up to this point in the movie, and you realize that his daughter is just like the best thing ever, and then she does something that completely fails.
Yeah, it's just a lot of good misdirection, which is why it's engaging. And that's why I think the first half hour feels as slow as it does, because it has to establish a bunch of facts and a bunch of information for you to get all the jokes and get all the stuff from
Yeah.
the rest of the
I actually didn't feel it was that slow. I mean, compared now with the rest of the movie, sure, because it really picks up more, but I just thought it was just getting its... I didn't feel like it was slow.
I kept thinking, you know, why am I not laughing more at this? Why, you know, they didn't ever have it. There was never a time in the movie where it felt like they wrote this sequence for this joke. It was these sequences all, you know, play into the mystery, and there's things about them that are funny. And a lot of the stuff that's funny is in the performances more than the dialogue.
Yeah, yeah.
When he dives after the ankle gun,
Yeah.
and they come to the realization that it was all in his dream.
It was a dream. No, it wasn't. Wait. Oh yeah, yeah, it was.
And it's just embarrassing.
I like that he kept referencing everyone Hitler, and then as he's sitting in the lobby and Kim Basinger's character sits down, he's like talking in
Yeah.
skittish German.
Yeah.
Like
Deutsch the Heimat,
Yeah, like-
Jürgen
he's like, what is he saying?
He's
I don't
comparing
know.
you to Hitler.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, well, Hitler took orders too. It was everything was wrong about this movie. It was great.
Yeah.
And of course, you had to have the Shane Black, There's Christmas over there in the corner randomly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. I liked Keith David. He's always fun to see in a movie. I kind of wish that he was Matt Bomer's character. That could have been a little bit. But
Matt Bomer did kind of seem out of places. Like, why did you need this super hitman? It really didn't make sense. Everybody else has been a bumbling idiot up to this point.
well, no, that's why Keith David's character
He's
explains
the
it.
cleaner.
Keith David's character was supposed to get this done, and now Matt Bomer's character's out to get everybody.
Yeah.
Like he was the super guy, and yeah, all he had to do was like fire his machine gun for a little while, and then drive down the
Just
street
drive down the
half a
street
block,
and
and oh, there she is, and she's coming right up to the window. There you go.
Yeah, come here. You know what? You don't even have to get in because I don't want to have to clean anything.
Yeah,
Just, stand there. Yeah.
somehow he shot her in a way that didn't.
He
mess
shot
up
her in the
face
movie
at all.
part.
Yeah,
Shot her right in the movie part.
I like the little boy on the bike. And he's like, $20.
Forgot about that.
you want to see my dick? No,
no.
nobody wants to see your dick.
Why is this? I thought when they walked away and he yelled back at the kid, I thought he was going to say something like, "Sure, let's see it." Because I'm just like, what could he possibly ask him at this point?
Yeah. Like, why would... But I guess it's, you know, that time period.
But then the next scene, let me see your dick. What is that about? That was great. I loved how the movie flowed together. Like, nothing seemed...
Everything went well. Like,
Nothing seemed like it was just shoehorned in. It flowed very well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Go see it.
Yeah, it was a good one. Thanks for watching. If you like the way we do these, please like the video, subscribe, and check out all the written and video reviews at DaleMaxfield.com. Thanks for watching.